Good morning, happy Monday. So I am currently just chilling in the lounge. I had a lot of difficulty getting out of bed this morning. What's new? So I arrived to school around 8:30. Our lectures start at 8 and they're 50 minutes long, so I already missed more than half. I decided to come down here and just work on some stuff independently, and then I'll rewatch the lecture recording later. I just think it's the most efficient use of time right now. Yeah, so that's the plan. Anyways, great start to the week. Alrighty, just finished my lecture on osteoporosis and bone health. And as a female, I am at a much higher risk of having fractures because I have lower bone density and I will eventually go through menopause. Whoop-de-ding. And here's the real kicker. I am past my prime, which is like early 20s, in terms of maximizing my bone density. So I'm meeting a friend at 10:30. Current time is 9:45. So for the next 45 minutes, I'm going to work on making some Anki cards from my lecture notes from last week. If you saw my Saturday vlog, you will know that I have changed my note-taking routine to doing it on the iPad, printing it out, and trying to limit my lectures to 1 page. So I finished my anatomy review with my friend, and now I'm just running some errands during my lunch break before I have to be back at school. At 1 p.m. I have a session called Healer's Art, which is where we learn about sort of grief and loss and how to be more resilient in medicine. It's an amazing course. If it's offered at your medical school, I would highly recommend it. That's all I'm going to say about that for right now because I gotta get some stuff done. Alrighty, and now we are back at school. Hello, so I'm home and I'm cold, hence being in a winter jacket. Anyways, it's 9:30 p.m. I had a lovely dinner out at my boyfriend's parents'. It's his birthday, so we had some fun times celebrating that. But I have an assignment due at midnight, so I'm whipping out the books and I'm gonna get that done and then hopefully go to bed. Good morning, it's Tuesday. Hello and good evening. So I literally blinked and 12 hours went by. I had a very busy day. Things were back to back from 8 a.m. till 5, and I didn't even get a lunch. I had a meeting during my lunch break. And then after that, we had pumpkin carving. So I just got home, had dinner, and now I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm really behind. So I'm gonna be prepping my CBL and clinical skills for tomorrow and hopefully having some time to review, but I doubt it. Yeah, so I'm a little sad that I already feel behind because we literally had the midterm like a week ago. So I honestly haven't had enough time to get behind, yet somehow here we are. Alright, it's 11:20, I'm heading to bed and I shall see you in the morning. Good morning. It's 7:30 and it's Wednesday. I'm heading off to school. I have CBL at 8. And yeah, after that I have clinical skills. So that's the day ahead. So my morning of CBL and lectures is over, and now I'm heading home to grab some lunch. Alrighty, so I just had my clinical skills integration session. This session was where we take all of our history taking skills and physical exam skills and combine them together to try and get a good history out of a patient as well as do a physical exam to come up with an accurate differential diagnosis. So yeah, I was a little nervous at first. I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to remember every single physical exam I've learned this far or like how to do a good history, but it was actually pretty chill and it was nice because we had the patient for an hour and 45 minutes. So we just had that entire time to interview them really thoroughly and do a really thorough physical exam, which I haven't had the opportunity to do in the past. And the other thing that was nice is it kind of made you feel like you're a real doctor sleuthing out what's going on with your patients. Anyways, it's 5 p.m. so now I'm gonna head home for some dinner. Side note, check out this potato meme I made.
Comment the potato emoji down below.
As you know, I am a potato in pursuit of becoming a beautiful French fry. Hello, so it's 10 p.m. and I just had a real solid nap for the past 2.5 hours. Felt amazing, but now I'm like, oh dear, is my sleep schedule all messed up now? Yeah, so anyways, I'm going to work on some school stuff, review some lectures from today for probably like the next hour and a half, and then head to bed. I don't know why I was so exhausted, but I literally could not keep my eyes open. Alrighty, so I am done reviewing the lectures that I wanted to for my osteoporosis stuff that we're doing this week. I also did some exercises while going through the lectures because every time they mention the importance of exercise for preventing osteoporosis and maintaining bone density. And yeah, so anyways, it is 12:30, I'm gonna head to bed and I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, it's 7:30. I have family practice. I have to be there at 8:45. So for the next little bit, I'm just going to be doing some prep for the day and then I'm going to go and get ready. Alrighty, so I just got back from my morning at family practice, hence why I'm wearing my white coat. I don't actually really like wearing it. I find it very awkward and bulky and it makes you like kind of too hot. One benefit is you do have like giant pockets that you can fit like entire books into. So yeah, that's fun. Family practice, office visits, I've talked about this before, but it's basically like you're shadowing the family doctor. You get to do a bit more hands-on stuff than you might get to do if you're like just shadowing as an undergrad student. But yeah, basically I get to take patient histories, do physical exams, review the patient's medications, and then talk with the doctor about the patient. And it's a pretty good learning experience. Family practice is nice because you get quite a variety. So one patient might be in for something mental health related, another might be in for a routine pap check, next patient might be in for muscle pain, another patient might be in for a psych problem, so you really get a nice variety. Anyways, I'm home for lunch now and then I'm going to be heading out to school for the rest of the day because we have lectures. Alright, I'm heading back to school. Oh my gosh, stop beeping at me. I only ate my lunch and did emails during lunch break. I was hoping to finish more of those readings that I was doing this morning, which I didn't, so I guess we're just gonna wing it in histopathology, which is great because I don't even understand like normal histology, so it's gonna be good. Alrighty, just finished the afternoon lectures and now I'm heading home. I'm literally so tired. I don't know about you guys, but like some lecture styles just put me to sleep. Like I will sleep better in lecture than I do in bed. I don't know why. It's not good. So it was Halloween today. I didn't really do any studying. I just helped give out candy and hung out. After all the kids were done their trick-or-treating and the doorbell stopped ringing, we watched a couple episodes of Stranger Things. I am new to this show, but I'm liking it. It's weird. It kind of messes with you. I've only watched 2 episodes, so you know, if you don't comment spoilers, that would be much appreciated. But yeah, weird show, and I see why a lot of people are into it. Anyways, it's time for me to go to bed. Tomorrow's Friday. Ugh, thank goodness. So I will see you tomorrow. Hello, it's Friday. So this morning I had CBL and lecture, and now I have the afternoon off. Sweet freedom! I really want to have a nap, but I'm probably just going to study for a bit and then enjoy the weekend. Right now it's actually a pretty chill time, but I had a few revelations this week that I would like to share. Here's the thing. I interviewed a lot of people before I got into medical school. I talked to a lot of physicians, residents, med students, and I was like, what is med school like? And I feel like hindsight really blurs your vision. But basically, when you're not in the thick of it, you're like, oh, it wasn't that bad. It was a good time, all the funsies. But let me tell you, that is a lie. Med school is fun. Med school is a good time, but it's a challenge. And I think something that nobody is talking about is how little time you have for other things and how guilty you feel no matter how you spend your very limited free time. So let's say that this is like our week. This is how much time you spend in med school. This is how much time you spend sleeping. And this is the tiny bit of free time that you have. And of this free time, there are many things that you could do. You could do meal prep. You could do your laundry. You could hang out with a friend. You could study even more. You could spend quality time with family. You could work on your relationship. But no matter what you do during that free time, you will feel bad for not doing something else. For example, if I do the laundry instead of hanging out with friends, I'll feel bad for not fostering my friendships outside of med school. Should I hang out with friends, I'll be like, wow, I actually should have studied. Now I feel super behind. And it's just this constant cycle of guilt. So I don't know if anybody else, actually I do know lots of other people feel this. I don't know if anybody watching this feels this, but if you're in school, whether it's med school or not, if you're just in a rigorous educational program, don't feel guilty about time. It's so hard, but it's such a dumb thing to feel guilty over. You just have to do what is best for you. You have to take care of yourself and live your life and recognize that, it's kind of impossible to juggle so many balls. And sometimes you have to drop the ball and sometimes you pick it back up. I don't know if this is making any sense, so I'm gonna end the vlog here and I will see you in the next one.